Hello and welcome to the first development diary of Lone Survivor. I've been promising to do this for quite a long time, and I figured since I've finally got a camera that's good enough to actually do it just about, I'll give it a go. So here's the editor, and this is where pretty much everything is put together, because the game is actually coded from within the editor. And it's in a special language called HAL, which is sort of very simple language for this specific kind of game, and it's quite like writing a script in a way, like a traditional script, rather than a programming exercise. So that means it's quite fiddly sometimes for doing things like AI and slightly more mathematical problems. But it's very good for adventure type things, and it's close to a point and click adventure type engine really. Anyway, so this is all the rooms in the game, and we can pick one out to have a look at. So let's see, let's go to one of the new city rooms that I've been working on. Let's see, this one, maybe? What have we even got in here? Okay, so yeah, quite a small, simple room. So the main part of the editor is the tile page here, which is like a classic tile engine. You've probably seen these before, like everything's made from sheets of images which you can tile together, and oops, I've just actually, you can only use one per room, so this one uses that page, and you can pick any of these tiles individually. So once you've laid out the level, all the classic tools are available, like grabbing blocks of stuff and placing it around. Or grabbing stuff from the background and placing it around. So then the next part of it is placing images and sprites on top, which is a big part of what makes this editor kind of unique, in that you actually code these from within the editor, and I'll take you through some of that now. So they're all animating, and it's not been hard coded in the game at all. It's basically all coming from this part of the editor, which is what I call teleplay, where you tie everything together. You can actually define your basic sprite types in here. So those zombies that you just saw are here, and this is their this is their setup script in HAL, which has a load of animations defined and things like that, and properties that the zombies will have, and such as health here, and various other things that are used for their AI and timings and things like that, and lots of sound effects that trigger on certain frames of animation, things like that. So for doing walking footsteps, we've just got like random sounds triggering when certain frames of animation play, and then setting up its hitbox, where it stands in the Z field and things like that, and what state it starts in, because this whole thing is state based, and so all of these down here are a list of states, each of which has its own script attached. So the zombies actually start in state idle, which is the second one down here, which will probably be their less aggressive state, where they're basically just patrolling the environment, and you'll have to actually alert them in some way for them to go into their default state, which is sort of an attacking, well, coming towards you and attacking if they get in the right range and so on. So they've got loads of different states, you know, for when you shoot them, or when they attack you, when they die, things like that. And the other things they do, like crawling on the roof and stuff. So yeah, that's how you define it. And when you actually put the animation data in here, like it's just a list of frames, you can basically see the result in real time. So if I were to add like some extra frames in here, we'll probably see some weirdness going on. Yeah, so he's been flipping to the floor now. So yeah, his basic animation is just 4 frames repeated. So yeah, you can then see that in the editor when you place them down, which is nice. So you can get a good preview of what it's going to look like. And there's various other sprites placed in here, like a table in the background that you can hide behind, and some handgun ammo, and a fruit salad which you can pick up. So things like that are also defined in here. So if I choose the fruit salad, for example, here's the item, and you can see it down there, and it has a state called pickup, which has a verb attached to it up here, which means that it'll show a prompt in the environment when you see it, and the prompt will be the verb pickup. So it'll say pick up fruit salad or whatever, and you'll then trigger this script here, which gets the item basically. It's a very simple script, and that's how sprites are done. So I think that's probably enough for this first video, and I'll share some more details about how I put it together next time, with the other main part of it, which is placing hotspots around the environment to do certain things, and like link rooms together and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. This is Lone Survivor Development Diary 1, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.